Hello guys, welcome back. Myself Manish Mittal from Suraj Senior Secondary School, Mahendragarh. Dear students, in last video I told you about the topic company. Today I will discuss with you topic share capital. Share capital. What do you mean by share capital? Company capital raised by the company by issue of shares. Capital raised by the company by issue of share. Money arranged by the company by issuing of share, that is known as share capital. For business, for company business, share capital is required, and company raises share capital by issuing share, that is known as share capital. Get it? Share capital. Types of share capital. First one, authorized capital. Second, issued capital. Third, subscribed capital. Subscribed capital again divided into two parts: fully paid capital, not fully paid capital. Okay, friends, one by one I will discuss with you about on all the type of share capital. First of all, authorized capital. It is that capital which are stated in memorandum of association. For I told you about in last video about the memorandum of association and authorized capital. Authorized capital, which is the maximum capital of company, which company can raise during its lifetime. Company cannot raise more than the authorized capital. It is stated in the memorandum of association. I assume that authorized capital is 10 lakh rupees. Means company cannot issue share more than rupees 10 lakh. It is the maximum capital of the company during its lifetime. It is divided into the small parts. That like I assume that 1 lakh shares at rate rupees 10 each. Means company can issue 1 lakh shares during its lifetime of rupees 10 each. It is the authorized capital. Company cannot issue, in this case company cannot issue more than 1 lakh share. Difference, company cannot issue more than 1 lakh share. Next point is issued capital. Issued capital, I told you in last lecture about the how can company issue shares. For issuing shares, company issue prospectus, and after reading prospectus, general public send application to the company that they want to purchase the shares. Issued capital, for which company's number of shares for which company issued prospectus. Company wants to issue share to the general public, that is known as issued capital. It is not compulsory that company all 1 lakh shares company issue in one time. Company can issue these 1 lakh shares as per their profit, as per their requirement. So an issued share, issued capital for which company issued prospectus and invite application for the general public. Here I assume that company issued 80,000 shares at rate rupees 10 each. 80,000 shares at rate rupees 10 each. Dear students, next, subscribed capital. Subscribed capital, those shares for which general public send application to the company, that is known as subscribed capital. For which general public send application to the company, that is known as subscribed capital. Here you should remember that question will start from the issued and subscribed. Whichever is less. Issued and subscribed, whichever is less. Question will start from that part. Company can issue on those shares, whichever is less, issued or subscribed. There is subscribed capital for which general public send application to the company. Assuming that general public send 60,000 application shares at rate rupees 10 each. That is the subscribed capital. that is the subscribed capital. Now subscribed in this case, from which shares company question can start. Company can issue shares. Dear friends, issued 80,000, subscribed 60,000. Then company can issue shares 60,000. There are three cases. Three cases are here. First one, issued share, subscribed share. Invited application, subscribe शेयर. रिजल्ट आपका रिजल्ट इशू शेयर. Assume that, dear friends, issued 80,000, inviting application 80,000 and public send application for 60,000 shares. Then company can issue 60,000 shares, cannot issue more. Here, one another point, I think here 75,000 shares. Company can issue 75,000 shares. Dear friends, you should remember that minimum subscription should be 90% of issued share must be subscribed from the general public. 90% means 80,000, 90%, 72,000. Company, if 70,000 share application will receive, then company can issue shares. No, if application receive less than 72,000 shares, company cannot issue share to the general public. Inviting application 80,000, subscribed share 75,000. Share issue 75,000. Inviting application 80,000, subscribed share 80,000. Share will issue 80,000. Inviting application 80,000, subscribed share 1 lakh. Then share will issue 80,000. Whichever is less. Is it clear, dear students? Next, subscribed capital. Here I told you about that. Dear students, assuming that application were received for 75,000 shares at rate ₹10 each, then company can issue only 75,000 shares, cannot issue more than 75,000 shares. Now, in subscribed capital have two parts, fully paid capital and not fully paid capital. For understanding each point, I told you about the called up capital. Called up. Dear friends, company can call ₹10 in lump sum way. In last video I told you that company can call the 10 rupees in lump sum way and in a part, in installment. In lump sum way, ₹10 on application. It is the lump sum. And installment, the 10 rupees company are calling 3 part or 4 part. I using 3 part, 3, 5, 2. That is the 3 part. Its application, its allotment and its cost. 3 on application, 5 on allotment and 2 on cost. Now, what do you mean by the fully paid? Fully paid means those shares on which company called are 10 rupees and received also are 10 rupees. Fully paid means called up 10 and received also 10. Those shares on which company called 10 rupees and also received 10 rupees. Shareholder also payment for 10 rupees. That is called fully paid capital. Not fully paid capital. Those shares on which company called less than 10. Get on less than 10. If company did not call 10 rupees, only call 8 rupees, it is called not fully paid. Not fully paid. And if company called 10 It is case 1, less than 10, called less than 10, it is fully paid. Second, it is called 10 but received less than 10, but received less than 10, it is also called not fully paid. Third, called less than 10, received less 10. Not fully paid means called 10, received 10. Not fully paid, called less than 10, it is called not fully. Called 10 but received less than 10, it is also called not fully paid. Called less than 10 and received 10, both conditions should be fulfilled, then it is called fully paid. Called up 10 and received also 10. Not fully paid, called up less than 10, received less than 10. All of these conditions fulfilled and it is called not fully paid. Now I will show the format. How can you show share capital in the balance sheet of company as per Company Act 2013? Topic: share capital. How will you show share capital in the balance sheet of company? First of all, share capital as a that is on which you are making balance sheet. Particular note number, current year, previous year. Dear students, as per Company Act 2013, now previous year also shown in the balance sheet. How will you show the share capital in the balance sheet? Dear students, for this share capital will shown on the equity and liability side. Equity and liability. Head, shareholder fund. Head, shareholders fund. And subhead, share capital. Share capital added or target on which you are making the balance sheet. Particular note number, current year, previous year. Dear students, side equity and liability, head shareholder fund. In shareholder fund, subhead share capital. Here you will show the share capital. For showing this, you should prepare notes to account. As per Company Act 2013, all the calculation related to balance sheet and trading and profit and loss account you should do done in the note to account. Particular rupee. In note to account, first of all you will show authorized capital. Then after you will show issued capital. Number of share It is the maximum capital of the company during lifetime, in which you will show the maximum capital of company which company issued to the general public, issued capital, for which company invite application that will be the issued capital. And the third point, subscribed capital. It has two parts: fully paid. In fully paid, number of shares into face value. In fully paid, number of shares into face value. And in not fully paid, number of shares multiplied by called up. First of all, you should calculate number of shares which are fully paid and other which are not fully paid. Fully paid come in the fully paid and number of shares multiplied by face value. And not fully paid, number of shares multiplied by called up. In not fully paid, less calls in area. Calls in area which are called but not paid by the shareholder. Those money which called by the company. Company called that money, but the shareholder does not pay that money. And total of these two things, you will add share forfeiture. Share forfeiture. Those money, share forfeiture. Those shareholders which do not pay their arrears, company forfeit their money which the company received. That money is known as share forfeiture. You will add in it fully paid and not fully paid. In this type, you will show the balance, share capital in the company balance sheet. Dear students, in next video, I will teach you about some practical problem related to the share capital. I think you understand it. If you understand it, then like and subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you. Have a nice day.